Hey Breakers, I'm Saeed Ahmed and I'm running to be your Student Council President.
And I'm Arjun Judge, and I'm running to be your Student Council Vice President.
Together we hope to create many fun and unforgettable experiences for the student body. I'll start with a little bit about myself. I've been in StuCo since grade 8 as a general member, and in grade 9, 10, and 11, I've served in the executive position of grade representative. Some of you may also know me as the editor of the photography team in Yearbook, or the co-CEO of the Marketing 11 store, Kirby Cards. Over the years, I've noticed that Burnett is a very diverse community of students, filled with many different cultures and interests. Everyone has a voice, and I want to make it so all of those voices are heard. Accomplishing this at Burnett is the reason why I'm running for Student Council President.
Like Saeed, I have been part of Student Council since grade 8. In grade 8 and 9, I was a general member. In grade 10, I was member at large, and in grade 11, I was communication officer. I am also part of Operation Smile, a group that focuses on cleft lip and palate, theater company since grade 9, where we put on plays for the student body. I have noticed that since COVID, we've kind of lost our school spirit and overall positivity due to the pandemic and overall stress. Next year, hopefully if we have more events, I would have more inclusivity, more school spirit, and more positivity and overall better well-being at Burnett. And this is the reason why I'm running for Student Council Vice President.
For this coming year, we want to focus on 3 key principles, and that is compiled into the acronym MCW. You may have seen this on some of our posts. The M in MCW stands for mentorship, the C stands for community, and the W stands for well-being. We understand that leadership is not about those who are leading, but those who are being led. And we want to fully commit to improving the school experience next year, whether that is through hosting diverse and fun events, improving the communication between senior level and junior level students, or even quality of life changes like cleaning the gym floors.
We also want to acknowledge that in Burnett we have many clubs and also many different diverse and organizations. And for next year, our goals as StuCo VP and P is we want to collaborate and work with these different clubs to have different inclusivity and positive events. Not only to spread more school spirit, but also have more interactions, more participation, and more school spirit. This will allow us as a school to become whole.
If you vote for us, you're voting for a team that values the voices of all individuals and will create fun and unforgettable experiences for everyone.
Vote Saeed and Arjun for collaboration and change.
Hi, my name is and I am in grade 11.
And I'm Colin Lim, and I'm in grade 9.
And we are running for your Student Council President and Vice President next year.
Let us introduce you to our campaign, which is WAVE. It stands for Wellness, Assurance, Voice, and Engagement.
Let us demonstrate how we will implement each of these words throughout the school year. As COVID-19 restrictions are finally coming to an end, we want to spend time prioritizing your mental and physical wellness.
Some of the events that we're hoping to include are a school movie night,
A school dance that includes all students,
and a sports day.
Now let's ask some teachers what they think about us. Come on! So what do you think about Sherry Jewel?
Sherry is an extremely hardworking, polite, and very dedicated student. Sherry always puts others ahead of herself.
She's determined, she's a great leader, she's highly motivated, and I approve.
Sherry's a thoughtful and caring individual who's motivated to help others.
Sherry is hardworking, organized, and thoughtful.
How would you describe Colin?
On one hand, an outstanding student. On the other hand, an incredible, collaborative individual in the class.
Colin is a very creative person.
The only one that talks in my class of 28 students, and he talks a lot.
As mentioned by our teachers, Colin and I have strengths like leadership, selflessness, and determination. We are leaders that can provide assurance for our student body.
Boys, as president and vice president, we're here to listen. We want to know your thoughts, opinions, and concerns. And if elected, we want to include student input into our spirit days so you can choose how you want to show your school spirit.
Lastly, engagement. We want to engage with other Burnett clubs to provide more collaboration opportunities for students.
If you like what we offer, then vote Sherry Toole and Colin Lim for your Student Council President and Vice President.
如果喜欢我们提供的东西话，请把票投给 Sherry 卓当做学生会会长，和 Colin Lim 当做学生会副会长。So, who are you supporting? Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin! Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Sherry and Colin!
Not Sherry and Colin.
Just kidding! Of course, Sherry and Colin! Sherry and Colin!
Hi, I'm Raveen. I'm running for your next StuCo president.
And I'm Sylvia, and I'm running to be your next vice president.
We just wanted to talk about why we decided to run for these positions and what is important to us and what we're going to plan on doing next year.
Yeah, and just like you can kind of get to know us through the video a little bit, because how much can you really get from like a post?
Yeah, that's true. Social media campaigning and the posters that you're going to see on the walls can only really do so much, and I feel like this is a more like natural way of getting things across. Starting off, I've been in StuCo for as long as I've been in high school. So for grades 8 and 9, I was just a general member in our breaker crew, and it was really fun, just kind of going around volunteering, being with my friends. It was kind of like a bonding experience with people of like all different grades, which is something I think is like really important in high school.
I understand like the bonding thing, because when I came into grade 8, for me the bonding was SEGA, like our Sexuality and Gender Alliance Club, and it was really nice because like every Monday we would just go into Miss Russell's room and we just kind of sit and like eat and like hang out, and you know, occasionally we would talk about issues about the LGBTQ community, but overall it was like a very safe space for anyone, no matter your gender or sexuality.
From the years I've been in StuCo, the 2 years I've been an exec in StuCo, I see so much potential of like how much StuCo can do. StuCo has so many resources. StuCo has so many people that are willing to help out, so many volunteers, and like you can just do so much with that potential. There's just so much capability.
I mean, I think like the main thing about like StuCo that really makes it different from other clubs is like the resources, and also again like because of those resources, what can we do? Because StuCo is really just like a service to the school.
We plan on partnering with at least one of Burnett's clubs every single month and creating an event or a fundraiser, just some sort of kind of activity that the club really wants to do but might not have the resources to actually execute.
And also like the collaboration doesn't have to be just like StuCo and one club. It can be like StuCo and like 2 or 3 clubs depending on what their goal is.
Collaborating with clubs is not anything new to StuCo. StuCo's been doing it for years and years and years. It's just something that we would like to center,
like
because like a structural thing outside of Burnett. I think that's another role that StuCo can really play.
Yeah, so one thing that we really want to push for next year is for more like collaborations with the community, because I think the only thing that's been stopping us so far is just the amount of work it takes.
Planning for the community is like a step that we are very like for. It's something that we've wanted to do for a while, and I think that it's something that StuCo can really benefit from. So that is something that we're planning to do. I think it could be like a really special part of Burnett, because you know, like actually having those strong ties to the community rather than being that random high school on that road over there. Yeah, I think that as far as StuCo goes, like personally, right now StuCo does operate as any other club would, but I think that in the future, it would be nice to get to a place where StuCo can act as like a true governing body where it kind of ties everything together. But yeah, this is, again, not about us. This is about setting up infrastructure for future years to come. I think that we can set up so much that can carry on to the future. If we're setting up a community partnership, we intend that partnership to go on not only for the year, but to go on for years and years and years to come.
We want this to be like a 5-10 year thing. Like Burnett has, they'd be like, oh yeah, we've always partnered with Burnett. We've partnered with Burnett for forever. And I think ever since me and Ruby started talking about the campaign, we were like, one of our main goals is the community, because it's just something that like both of us really value.
So if you see us around, don't hesitate to say hi. And like for those of you who already know us, which is many of you, hi. Yeah, so again, we would really, really appreciate your support with this campaign. And again, like your vote, it means a lot to us, and I think that moving forward with your support, if we win this election, we can really start like an initiative to try and change and improve upon things. And that's something that we are just really, really passionate about and something that we will fight for. Yeah, so thank you. Don't forget to vote on May 6th during conference day.
Hi everyone! I'm Evangeline. And I'm Spring. And we're running to be your president and vice president.
I have been committed to student council ever since grade 8, where I was a part of the Breaker Crew general team. And in grade 9, I was the shadow for the communications team, where I helped make amazing posters such as this, and so many more that you can find on our Instagram account at JNB StuCo. Currently, in my role as student council vice president, I help oversee many events, and I help plan and organize and do setup behind the scenes.
Apart from student council, I'm also heavily involved in Breaker Athletics and also was part of the Burnett Athletic Council. I've been part of the volleyball team and the basketball team since grade 8. I believe that being involved in these school teams built my sense of community and also helped me become a team player.
What does CARE mean?
Good question. CARE stands for C, connect,
A, achieve,
R, respect,
and E for earnest. We hope to bring forth all of these values through our contributions to our student council in the upcoming school year. So Spring, what do we have in store?
Good question. Here's just a glimpse of the type of events that we'll be hosting next year.
And if you guys want to see these events come to life, make sure to support Evangeline and Spring for president and vice president. Hope to be able to bring our visions to life and to lead with care the coming school year.
We're counting on you to show your support and cast a vote for Evangeline and Spring on May 6th Conference Day.
Hi.
Hello.
Able to run events such as Christmas.
Okay, what am I saying? Cast the vote for Evangeline and Spring on May 6th. Why is your name so hard to say?
Hello Breakers, our names are Matthew and Jeremy, and we are running for your student council president and vice president. With the grade 12s leaving us this year, it is time for them to pass on the legacy to us.
By voting for us, firstly, we are going to increase school spirit with competitions. From making competitions like this, we can get all students in the school more involved and develop their own interest in a variety of things. Secondly, movie nights are to have fun and release stress from high school students. It can also be a time where friends meet up and enjoy a movie. Lastly, to uphold new school spirit weeks to get more school spirit around the school.
This election brings us with a clear choice. A choice between continuing things that they always have been done, or electing new leaders who can bring new ideas and perspectives. Above all else, we believe it is our utmost responsibilities to have communications with our fellow peers and lead teachers. We believe we can make our school unique and do things no other school does. We also want to create an environment where all students can be heard and cultivate mindsets that envision new possibilities.
For us, being the president and vice president doesn't only mean control and power. It's more of a responsibility. We, as dedicated students who are ready to take on the responsibility, we believe communication is the best way to solve all the problems. From gathering all kinds of ideas from you guys, we can make Burnett a better place together. We wish to organize events and people to make next year a fun and enjoyable year for everyone.